Well, hello everyone, it's Jim here, and welcome back to Jim's Van and Life channel. On a snowy day here in Massachusetts. It's closing in on mid-January, and I'll be headed back to Nevada in a few days. I shot a lot of footage over the late summer and early fall, but I never did get around to making a video of it. So I thought today I would piece together a lot of different clips to show you what's been going on around here, especially across the street where I'm developing some property. Thanks for being here.
Okay, we're back on the 20-acre piece. Been getting a lot of work done. One of the reasons I couldn't do more excavating work up to now is the top cylinder had a leak, so that was off to the rebuild place for a couple. Anyway, big articulating rock dump truck. It really is what you need for developing property, because just a regular standard dump truck is going to get beat. Anyway, getting the maintenance done on the machines, and we'll be doing some excavating work here over the next couple of weeks before I have to head out to Montana. I love spending the fall in the Northwest. This afternoon I've been working at cleaning up a little bit of firewood, splitting it. I'll just sell it. I have a lot of wood around here to get rid of. I'm just going to sell it wholesale to a dealer. How's it look? Pretty good, huh? It's going to be a lot more fill required in this place, but I wanted this firmed up before winter. This graded base, which is a mix of crushed stone and stone dust, really packs tight and hard. Here's my ski nautique. Great ski boat. But it's such a beautiful warm day, like a summer day here in southern New Hampshire at the end of October. I decided I'm taking the boat out. Sit in the sun for a while and enjoy the fall weather. I don't know how much longer I'll be staying in the east. Usually I'm in Nevada full time by this time of year. But they were having such a unusually warm fall that when I got back to Vegas from Bryce Canyon trip, I flew back east, and I've been doing work to my land, so we'll get to show that. A week ago, my brother and I went water skiing.
be honest with you. I don't think he might go down in there.
It might be pretty swampy and rough to get there from the railroad bed. It'll be 3 years.
Hey, you ever heard of anything like this stock called XRP?
Yeah,
It's like a Bitcoin.
yeah, XRP.
XRP. What's the deal on that stuff? What do you think about it?
Well, I guess XRP has some use cases in the blockchain. It's a software that allows
Banks to transfer
for
money.
payments and stuff, quick transfer of money, low fees. Yeah, they say XRP might be one that will survive, but you know, I think with Trump in office, they're going to probably support some of the bigger ones like Bitcoin, and I don't know if XRP is going to be able to have a market share.
Really?
So I've continued to terrace into the hillside here for 2 reasons, really. One, just to see what the material's like in here, and you know, because it's going to get removed. All this material is going to get moved so that we can build into the hillside here. The wind's picking up. There's a storm a-coming. It's been rainy here in New England, unsettled weather, more humidity than typical, and I guess, you know, with the difference between the humidity and the cool air coming in from Canada, we've had thunderstorms, some pretty violent downpours, and then hurricanes or tropical storms that have hit down in Florida come up the coast, and we got a lot of rain from that too. Anyway, there's lots of work here to be done. Hey guys, Jim here, on the property that I've been developing off and on as I've had time to come here in the Northeast with good weather and work on the property. So let's do a little update on that. You can see from maybe the last time I did a video on this property that I've opened this up quite a bit. I've cut a lot of trees, pulled a lot of stumps, buried them. These wood piles are mostly hardwood, and I'll probably just sell those wholesale to a firewood dealer. They'll come over with a grapple truck and pick them up. And all the treetops, all the brush and stuff, I just stacked up over here on this on the stone wall. And I don't know exactly when, but I do have a lot of white pine, a lot of maple and oak on this property. So we're going to get it cut off at some point, sell all the timber. The frontage here is suitable for quite a few house lots, but if you wanted to put a development in, it's about 17.3 acres total. So you could put quite a few houses in, but what the challenge is, of course, is here in the beginning, in the front, it's pretty rocky. Rocks. You can see I've been digging into it. I've gotten into some smaller rock here, but it's kind of a gravelly soil, and I'm going to dig this out of here. I'm going to put it in the rock truck and then bring the material down the lot here and dump it for kind of fill toward the roadway where it's a little bit lower. Hey everybody, Jim here. It's a snowy day on January 11th here in Massachusetts. And for those of you that have seen my channel before, you know that this is the time of year I'm usually out west in Nevada. One of the things I did when I was putting the equipment away the end of the summer before I headed out west was to get this tarp, and I wanted a place to put the boat. So what I did was I put the bucket of the excavator into the back of the rock truck, threw a tarp over the boat and then over the boom of the excavator, and that made a nice little tent, a nice little shelter for the boat. So I can't see anything, but yeah, that's working out really well to keep my boat under storage, keep it from filling up with snow and water. I got to do some work on the machine. Right here is where the gauge is. It's just a clear long plastic gauge for the hydraulic fluid, and I ended up cracking that. I ended up moving the machine up against a tree down here, and it pushed this panel into that gauge, which is just plastic, and it cracked it. And so the fluid level or the fluid was coming through the crack, and since those tanks are under pressure, it was quite a leak. So I basically just put 2 bolts in there to hold back the fluid, and I've ordered the part, and the part came in, and an 8-inch piece of plastic was $350, if you can believe it. So still got a lot of work to do with this property. You can see a big old brush pile here, which I want to burn. And I started taking material out of the hillside, and what I noticed is that as the rains came in, there was a lot of water that came through here, and there's a lot of water that came through here, and it's been going into the front of the lot in front here and freezing. And so in the future, any kind of foundation work, like I might run on ice right now. See this? Look at this. Oh. All right, so I just wiped out. Hurt my hand too. What I wanted to show you all is one of the challenges I'm going to have here in developing this is that you see all this ice? I didn't realize it was flowing all the way down into here, and so I wiped out. But what you see right here is water. Significant amount of water is actually leaching out of this hillside, which makes sense, right? Water flows downhill. And of course in the springtime, if there's a lot of snow up in here, which there probably will be, the snow melt's going to come through and it's going to leach out of the ground, and it's going to turn to ice, just like it has right here. Look at this. I'm getting too old to take wipeouts like that. 2 in a row. It just went down on my back pretty hard. Almost knocked the wind out of me. As I'm saying, I gotta be careful. But notice this now. The water's coming out of this hillside. It's flowing down over the side here, going down into the lot, and it's freezing, just like a glacier. So could you imagine if you had a cellar hole here? Imagine if you were trying to put footings in for a basement. If you don't have the right kind of drainage in here, your basement's going to fill up with water. So this is a challenging lot, and we're gonna have to decide what to do with this property. I'm gonna go down this I'm gonna go down this side here of the dozer where I know that there's plenty of dirt and rocks. I've got some track. Looks like a full moon tonight, or very close to it. Don't know if you can see it right above the tree line. This farm is 250 acres, and my 20-acre woodlot abuts it. I thought I'd take a little walk this afternoon after the snowfall of yesterday. Take a look and see what tracks are in the woods, see what the animals have been up to. But what a nice afternoon after the snowfall. You can see my brush pile. I'm gonna burn that before next summer, probably right around the end of April. I'll come back here and take care of that. I got another brush pile here, and I've been putting a road in here on the frontage down here to the other end. Now it's crunchy underfoot. There's been water coming through. It's nice up here today. It's been really cold here in the Northeast, single digits at night, 10 to 20 degrees during the day, but today it actually got up to about 30. Here's another brush pile. So I've done quite a bit of work this late fall, actually. When I got back from Montana and Utah, I came here and I had done quite a bit of excavating work. Glad you're with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And next video is going to be down in Scottsdale. I'm going to the Barrett-Jackson car auction, which I pretty much do every year. And then later on I'm going to be going down to the Pima Air and Space Museum down in Tucson. So I'll be doing a video on that as well. So yeah, subscribe, and we'll do quite a few videos, I think, this winter in the Southwest. See you then.